Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Today is December 3rd, 2020. This is the Environmental Conservation Board. We have an agenda that we have to that we're going to follow, and the first item is Mayhoven LLC for 737 South Lake Boulevard. Construct a bathhouse, pergola, rain garden, and extended dock. Anthony? Thank you.
All right, 2
How you
seconds.
doing? What? You're first and last. So everything that happens in between is your fault. You have next?
Yeah, that's 2. You give me 2.
So, could you please state your name and who you're here to represent? Are you with him?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
he's the owner.
But could you please also state your name and,
It's Joel Greenberg.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Now I forgot what the question was. It's Joel Greenberg, architect for Mr. Canetti, who owns the property that's in question.
Are you gonna talk at all, or?
Hi, Lubomir Canetti. I'm the owner of the property through my LLC called Mayhoven LLC.
Okay. So Joe, you wanna walk us through the project? Hold on a minute, I'm gonna just fix something, because I know he's gonna yell at me. Did you get an extra one?
All right, jeez.
Oh, there's another drawer.
Self mic.
Yeah, take the microphone. I'll give you the drawer. You can come up here.
This is all new. We haven't seen this before,
I
right?
haven't seen this before.
Okay, that's why I'm confused.
Okay, sorry, Joel,
It's
go
okay.
ahead.
Located on South Lake Boulevard. Basically, the front area here is a gravel area, which is going to be for the one parking space that we have. The rain garden is over here on the west side of the lot. So we're proposing a 10 by 15, 8 by 15 bathhouse and a pergola. And once we go through this, I'll turn around and see the renderings of it. We're also, the code requires the docks not to be more than 25 feet off the shore. There is a section of the dock which is beyond that, which we're going to remove. And then we're just going to add on to the existing dock. The verticals here is the existing, and the verticals in the opposite direction are the pieces that we're going to be adding. But we're not going to go beyond the 25-foot
So you're gonna go 25 feet
from the shore.
Furthest point out?
Well, here, no, actually, yeah, right. In other words, this is the 25 feet, but because of the angle, as you can see here, the shoreline is not perpendicular to the property lines. So on this side, it'll be 25 feet. On the other side, on the, let's see, it'll be the easterly side, it'll be about maybe 20 feet
Right, because it's
because of the angle, right, exactly. And of course, we have our silt fence details, the rain garden calculations. And we have the stopping distance for the driveway, and the turbidity curtain, which is going to go around the area where the docks are going to be.
you have an area, what's your area of disturbance? Are you putting the existing building on a
No,
foundation?
No. What's going to happen here, again, in order to make this thing more simple, what we're going to do is we're going to have basically almost like a post hole digger and put in 1, 2, 3, 4 sonotubes, concrete, and then lay the framework for the floor of the bathhouse will be on top of the sonotubes.
There's an existing gravel
Which shows
parking?
6 sonotubes here.
Oh, I'm sorry, 6. Okay, you're right, 6. Yeah, this is gravel over here, this section
And
back
then you
over.
have 4 for the pergola.
Yes, and at the recommendation of the planning board, they recommended that these two be on the property line to be in line with the fence that is going to go in here. So basically, these two will be part of the posts for the fence, and then there'll be 2 more over here.
Why would they recommend it going along the fence line? I mean, wouldn't you try to, what if that fence comes down?
No, we're going to put up a new fence along the property. Right now, if you look at the map here, you see this line over here. Whoever was the previous owner apparently put the fence and didn't realize they were into the property. So this fence is going to come down, and we're going to put up a new fence, and,
So
you
you're
know,
saying that the fence, the existing fence that's there right now is on your property?
it's on the property line.
It's
It's
on
in,
your property. It
Correct.
should be back.
at the property
And then
line.
you're gonna readjust the lot line on that.
Correct.
Put your, now the pergola, what kind of a roof is it gonna have? Is it open?
Yes. This is the view from the road, from 6. This is the gravel area. This is the rain garden over here. And this is what you'll see from South Lake Boulevard. This is the fence, and these are the posts from the pergola. And if you we flip this. This is what you'll see from the lakeside. It's basically 4 posts. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. It's 4 posts and basically a framed roof. All open, of course.
You have no intent on putting any covering on that pergola, right?
Correct.
No, whatsoever.
It's all open.
And then that area down by the end of the fence, is that concrete or is that the new
No,
dock?
that is, this part is the existing dock, and this is the section that's being added on.
Actually, there's an existing concrete right now. We're not moving.
And how are you, and what are you doing with the dock? You're gonna drive in 2-inch diameter pipes and then just,
Well, basically, the footings or foundation for the extension of the dock will be exactly the same as the existing dock, which,
are you using any equipment, heavy equipment?
no equipment to
Everything's
go.
gonna be done by hand?
Everything's being done by hand. That's correct.
The existing dock has 2 steel beams which are already mounted into the foundation onto the shore, and that should provide good initial support, and then the rest will come.
You said you're putting in a turbidity curtain, right?
Yes.
That needs to be added to your sequence.
Yeah.
There's a detail on the drawing.
No, I know, your sequence of construction, install silt fence and turbidity, it should say, and then notify inspector. It just says install silt fence.
Oh, well,
Is that gonna be any electric, water, bathroom?
no.
So the old dock is being removed?
Well, the portion of the dock that goes beyond 25 feet is.
The floating pieces will be removed,
This right here.
the old dock would be repurposed to fit within the area of the new one.
So you're gonna incorporate the old dock into the new dock, is
Yes.
that it?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're not gonna extend more than 25 feet from the
No.
furthest point?
Actually, as I said, it's only 25 feet on the east side. On the west side, it's only going to be.
Yeah, it's like a parallelogram
Oh,
almost.
exactly. I go back to my old math books.
All right, 25.
And what about the, so you show the existing, because here's what, you show the existing docks. You're gonna leave this the center portion of the existing dock. You're gonna leave that and build off
Around
of it
Yeah.
for the rest of this.
Yeah, just use the planks to cover that.
Okay, and you're gonna drive some 3 columns out in the lake.
Correct.
What kind of, is it Trex or something like that, or what are you using? Pressure treated, what?
Just regular wood.
Pre-
Yeah.
Oh, regular wood, meaning pressure treated.
what did you base your calculations on for the rain garden?
Basically, on the area for the rain garden was based on the roof of the bathhouse.
And what about the driveway?
Well, it's, if you've been down to the site, this is all gravel now, and basically any runoff that comes, from the heavens will be absorbed into the ground. Some of it may go into the rain garden, but that was.
What kind of gravel are you using? I mean, if you're using
Existing?
IM4 and compacting
Yeah,
it, you're
using
basically
it.
getting an impervious surface.
No, no.
Is that existing now?
If you go there, there's existing gravel there, which we'll add on, we're not using that.
Okay, well, so I think that we can make that a condition as long as it's not a compacted,
No, that's.
One.
Break the whole purpose.
compacted substrate.
So you're gonna put the building on 6 posts, 6 sonotubes, 4 sonotubes for the pergola. The only thing I need to see,
Oh, you guys need the mic.
you need the mic. Here comes the warden.
I'm sorry, say it again?
So, and then the only thing is, I'd like to see what the planning department says about putting the post for the fence as the pergola.
As I said,
Tip-
originally we had it inside the property, and both the planning board and the building inspector all agreed that this was a better
Well,
solution.
I need something in writing from them that's, because you can't really build on a property line unless
Put a
it's
post on a
fence.
property line, as long as the outside of the post
Well,
is
then
at the
is the
property line.
pergola gonna be hanging over
No,
into
at that
this?
end, no, it'll be flush.
So I just need some paperwork on the,
Well, I guess Rose can get you the minutes, which they approved
Yeah.
it.
They, if I may, I believe their intent was that, so that there would be a three-foot pathway from the road to the dock in case of emergency or anything.
oh yeah,
And
you got a 4-foot path and a
yeah,
2-foot.
I mean, they said at least 3, so the idea was to,
Well, again, you'll see it in the minutes.
I'm just, like I said, I just wanna, that's not, typically you always build off.
that's how we had it. They said, well, could you, I don't, of course.
We
Yeah.
didn't, we had it the other, just the way you spoke, but they suggested. Anyway, we'll get you the.
And you're not doing any work, these concrete pavers that are shown here, that's all existing, correct?
This? Yeah,
Yep.
This all exists.
It's all existing, you're
Yes.
not touching that at all?
No, no.
This is aimed right.
The guides that are coming down from the telephone pole,
They're gonna be, right now, they come into the property. If you notice, there's an old pole and a new
Where they're gonna
pole.
put the
The
boat
new
at the
pole,
end of the dock?
does
Yeah.
not require, the guide wire for the new pole is not coming on our property.
Talking about
Mr. Kennetti's been in touch with NICEC to remove the old
Yeah.
pole and remove the guide wire.
Well, there's
you're gonna
11,
remove
so-
the old pole?
Oh, yes, and the guide wire,
Pardon?
and the guide wire.
And the guide wire, okay.
That's
Yes,
his site.
Yeah.
So what do you have on your neighbor, 12? There's nothing over there? You only have a 15-foot frontage, right?
yes,
And then the neighbor has a 30-foot frontage?
correct.
The one on the west has about 33, the
Uh,
one on the east,
Has about 20 feet.
20.
If you look at the,
Where's the boat going?
tax map. What's that?
Where's the boat going? Obviously you have a boat.
Front, yes.
This is on the end of the dock, so you're not encroaching on
No,
either.
no, no, the boat's
The
gonna
very
go over
front,
here.
okay.
But it's tiny. It's like, and then he's got this pillar,
Right.
and that's what's showing, I think that's shown on the.
Talking about this one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's there.
Is that on the property? The pillar?
If you look at it, it's been there for probably 100 years. It's,
Yeah.
I would say 75% on the property and
You know, the-
maybe a couple
Oh,
of,
yeah,
maybe
yeah, I
a
see.
foot, no, that's even, this is 1 inch equals 5 feet. So this is probably maybe a foot over onto the state road.
Yeah, all right. That works.
So you're putting silt fence at the end of the property when you're doing all this work, and then you're gonna put the floating boom in when you're doing the dock. You're well within the 25 feet. I'm
Yes.
happy about that. And then, and the thing's not gonna have water or electric in it, and there's really, so you're basing it based on the volume of 120 square feet, so it's 15 by 8 is 120. So So you're basing it just based on the roof,
Yes, that's correct.
just on the roof.
Yeah. Do you have any, oh, yeah, okay. I see.
And what are you gonna do? You run the leaders from it to there?
Yes.
All right, from the other side, so.
Well, no, what's going to happen is the roof is going to be a sloping roof. This is the high side, it's going to slope back this way. So there'll be a gutter across here, a leader down here, which will go
Could
directly.
you show
into-
that detail?
What's that?
Show that detail? How that's gonna go, how you're gonna get the water over there? Just show the
I just
picture.
said, in other words, the roof is sloping toward the front. There'll be a gutter across the front of the building, which is sloping back this way, and there'll be one leader coming down, which would go into the rain garden.
Perfect. Show it on the drawing. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, okay, no problem.
All right, other than that, I mean,
I have a couple.
go ahead.
I didn't see on the drawing here I mean, I saw the rain garden calculations over here, but I didn't see where your, total area of disturbance and total new impervious surface numbers were. Are they actually?
Well, it shows here drainage area, 120 square feet.
Except for the 120 square feet of the bathhouse.
Right.
The pergolas,
That's
that's,
of the bathhouse.
yeah, and the pergola
pergola's
is just gonna,
negligible.
the
Yeah, that's
existing
fine.
grass, so we're not, the only,
Yeah. Pergola's negligible.
Okay. Okay. Was there a deed in the file?
there is.
Yes. Is that building gonna be a prefab?
No, you're gonna build
I
this.
think we'll build
It'll be stick built.
pretty simple,
Yeah.
storage.
Works for me.
All right. You have any questions, Ed?
Oh, overnight parking.
What's
That
that?
was the last thing. I saw you had a note in here, all equipment fueling to be done off-site. No
I didn't
over,
hear what you said.
I'm sorry. I saw you had a note on here about all equipment
No, right,
fueling to be done off-site.
right, in other words. the only
Overnight
equipment
parking.
we're gonna bring is basically a post hole digger.
So there's no heavy equipment being used? There's no Bobcats, no?
No,
Everything's gonna be constructed by hand, so
Yes.
we need that as a note on here.
of course.
And also no heavy equipment.
Just send us a letter, no heavy equipment's gonna be used. All handwork.
Yeah, there's no,
And
All right, just let me,
there's no need for it.
so let me take a picture of your notes and I will add those.
you got it. Hope you can read it. I think that
Good?
was it for me. I'm good. This is fine.
All right. Yeah, do you have copies of the variances?
We're before the board next week.
All right, so I can't really give you a permit until,
No, I understand that, and we can just accept the application, so at least
Yep.
we have the clock going. If hopefully
fine.
get our variances next week.
All right, and you can make that a
When is
condition.
your,
2 weeks.
oh, so we have to wait till, not the next meeting, but the meeting after?
January.
January, okay, no problem.
January,
Yeah,
This is
that's
December,
after
believe it or
December.
not.
when you're having
Time flies
fun.
when you're having fun.
2 meetings, right.
So, all right, so with that then, do I have a motion to accept the application for Mayhoven LLC for 737 South Lake Boulevard to construct a bathhouse, pergola, rain garden, extended dock with the following conditions. To provide us a note that no heavy equipment to be used, all work is to be done by using hand tools. Add a note on the sequence of construction, installing the floating boom in the lake prior to work, and have the wetlands inspector inspect it after it. Provide a note or on your letter that no item 4 will be used, no item 4 of compactable material will be used, only loose stone, loose gravel. You gotta get me the paperwork on the pergola posts on the property line.
Oh, yeah.
Show me the roof drainage on the drawings and how you're gonna drain towards the roof garden, the rain garden. And I need a copy of the variances. With that, do I have a motion to accept the application?
So moved.
I second it.
Second by Anthony, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, so you're on the clock. I can't give you, just for the notes, I can't give you a permit until I have the variances. You're not gonna be able to read
Did Rich,
You're more than
did
welcome.
Rich take a look at the rain guarding palps? We usually send that to
It's
him.
120. Yeah, you can give them to Rich now if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Save a little time. You can get me those minutes, address those letters and stuff on Monday, this way when the file's complete. So get the stuff over on Monday. You can email it to, send it to her and she'll send it to us. That's what she typically does. All right? See you soon.
See you in a month.
First and third,
Yep.
as of now.
Yeah.
It could change.
Well, it'll probably stay first and third, but it might go remote. We'll see.
Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, if the county goes too far, yeah, they'll move them remote
But we
again.
don't have more than 6 people. We could have a Thanksgiving here. We only got under 10 people. Okay, next item, I'm gonna leave these notes in here. Next item is we need to accept the meeting minutes. The only one that cannot, well, we'll get to it in a minute. For September 17, 2020, Nick, did you read the minutes?
Yes.
So do I have a motion to accept the meeting minutes for 9/17/20?
So moved.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Do I have a motion to accept the meeting minutes for November the 5th, 2020? You cannot vote,
Unless he's ready.
Anthony,
I
unless you're ready.
cannot vote, no.
Okay. And do I have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
A second? Ed?
I can't vote.
Why can't you? You were here.
Oh,
The
it
one
was-
that can't vote is Toronto and
Oh, it was the last
Anthony.
one, okay.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, perfect. So with that, I just want to make an announcement that, that one of our board members, Vince Toronto, has resigned from the board for personal reasons. I just wanted to say thank you very much to Vince for all his hard work he's done. He was a good reference to go to try and solve problems when you needed them. He's a nice guy to work with, and this board owes him a debt of gratitude, as well as the town. So Nick, so Vince, thank you very much for everything you've done, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And please stop by and see us sometime. So, and again, thanks again, Vince, and keep in touch. So,
I'll second that.
all right. So with that, do I have a motion to close the meeting?
I have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
A
Second motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, good night, everybody, and be safe. Good night.
Good night.